Hey, Instagram family, how we all doing? Happy Bank Holiday Monday. How's your weekend been? Hey, sis. Mwah. How you doing? Hey, Empress. How you doing? Hope you queens are well. How's your weekend been? Hope you've had a great weekend. Hope you full joyed your Bank Holiday Monday. Hey, good evening. Yeah, I've had such a chill day and it's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. Chilled, just done things in a slow, steady pace. No rushing, just going on my time. It's been really lovely. Hope you've had a great bank holiday, weekend, whatever you've been up to. Okay, here's Miss Fiona. Get you to join me. Whoop, whoop. Okay, have I forgotten what to... Hello. Can't hear you
Hey,
today. Oh, there you are.
I'm here.
Yeah, how you doing, darling? Oh, great to hear that you've had a good weekend, Empress.
Hey, Empress, how you doing, baby? Okay. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Good evening, folks. Happy Monday. Happy bank
Yeah,
holiday.
yeah. How's your weekend been, darling?
Mine's been good. Mine's been well.
Yeah,
Ready for the rest of the week now.
yeah. I was just saying, my day today has been so beautiful, just nice and steady. And I've just been like taking my time out and just doing things at a nice, steady pace. It's been so nice. Chilled.
Yeah, man. Just had a few errands to run today, but yeah, I'm cool. Empress. Oh, Wendy, it's you. Hey. Hey, beautiful. Hello. It was so good to see you Friday. It was lovely. Friday was lovely. So yes, I'm here. I'm here. We're here. Sisters Talk About is here
We
for
here, we
our
here, we here.
first show of the month.
Of May.
First show
First
of
of
May.
May. Yeah.
Happy May Day.
Yes. Yes. I had hold on, there's something that I posted on my Instagram that really spoke to me. Ugh, okay, now I can't find it. Give me a second. Give me a
Okay.
second. Where is it? Oh, okay, yeah. It's a post by I Am Brilliant. I Am Brilliant. Yeah, I Am Brilliant. One guy that I follow is from the States. And the message is, and I think it's really beautiful, May, cover me in softness and sage my intentions. Give me the courage to lean into my purpose, regardless of how high the journey takes me. Inject love and patience into my endeavors so I can heal from everything that stands in the way of reaching my goals. Be metaphoric. I thought that is beautiful.
That's a lovely message.
Yeah. So I had to repost that on my stories. But yeah, it's beautiful. I was like, yes. Ashe, I totally received that. And that's the message I've sent out to May also.
It's lovely. That's a beautiful message. I love that. While you were reading, I was closing my eyes to take it all in. I do love that. It's lovely.
Hmm. Glad you took it in, darling.
Mhm.
Do you have anything in particular on your mind tonight?
I don't know. What about you?
My brain, it's still on chill mode. I haven't got a particular thing that I definitely want to speak about. I've been listening to different talks and podcasts over the last few days. Because, yeah, I went to Saturday. there was a Black Business Expo in Nottingham, which was excellent. Big up Ebony Expo for putting on such a great event. And yeah, there was a woman who I connected with there. Oh,
Yeah. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful queen. But yeah, she was speaking like just queen to queen, woman to woman, and like giving like hints and tips. Like, first of all, we was having like, I was somewhat disagreeing with her because I did not believe her age. When she told me her age, I was like, no, you're not. I want to see your ID. There's no way you are that age. But anyway, then we got on to speaking about life and relationships and everything. And then she pointed me into listening to a man called R.C. Blakes. And then she says, yeah, type in R.C.
That's very good. What someone carry on what you're saying.
Yeah.
But Nat has put something very good in the comments. But carry on what you're saying.
Yeah. So yeah, she pointed me to start listening to R.C. Blakes. He's a gentleman that gives relationship life guidance, but from he's a Christian, so his references, or he always references back to the Bible.
I know you're talking about, but isn't it R.C. Blake? I know. Yes, I listened to him. He's a pastor.
Yeah, he's a pastor. Yeah, R.C. Blakes. He's got two YouTube. Yeah. So I didn't because I'd already started following him, but I hadn't started like listening to any of his videos. But yeah, I listened to two of his videos this weekend and bloody brilliant. The first one was she says, about pursuing men and how to avoid pursuing men. Like you shouldn't ever feel or be in a position when you're the one that's pursuing a man. And then the second one that I listened to about basically praying away soul ties, and he gave 4 prayers of how to break the soul ties. His work, his insight, bloody brilliant. So yeah. But anyway, going back to the comment that Tasha made, what about going on a date and the turnaround is that the guy didn't have any money? Oh.
Hi, Donna. How you doing? Evening.
Yeah, hey, Donna. Hey, Orlando. Hey, Auntie Ivy. How you all doing? Right. Okay. The guy turned out and didn't have any money.
Well, then someone has to pay, so I would have to pay. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I would pay. Who initiated the date? Who?
Yeah. Who asked out who?
Yeah.
And also, what is the situation where you turned up with no money? Because to know that you're going on a date and not to have any change, nothing in your pocket.
This camera is a bit.
It looks good to me, darling.
No. But yeah, carry on speaking. I'm just going to fix this.
Yeah, like to turn up and you've got absolutely nothing in your pocket knowing that you're going on a date. Me, personally, I would have been like, if it was me and my money was short, yes, I'm a woman, but whatever, like I don't have like the man definitely has to pay for everything. But I would have felt awkward and would have been like, oh yeah, let's postpone. Can we put back the date a little bit for like next week or something? And especially if I was the one to initiate the date and then I'm going to turn up with no money. Right.
First says whoops. Sorry, I just spilled my drink. He has no business asking anyone on a date with no money. No one has any business. Don't ask someone out to go somewhere and you're broke. Like,
right. I will say, okay, many years ago, I do have a little story time. So I was asked out on a date. That seemed cool. Turned up on the date. It was an evening date. We went to the bar. We ordered drinks. The patting started coming. First he says he's got it, and then he was like, oh. And I was like, because we're at the bar, the drinks are in front of us. So I was just like, it's cool, I've got it.
Yeah.
Then we sat down at the table now. Then he was like, yeah, sorry about that, babe. Sorry about that. I'll have some money by midnight. And I'm like, yeah. Right, okay. See that face that you gave was me. I was like, that's very specific. You'll have money by. I said, so you had us standing at the bar. You told me that you was going to buy the drinks, but you knew you didn't have any money in your pocket, but you know that the money's going to come at midnight. Now that don't make no blasted sense. He was like, oh no, 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 don't worry, don't worry. I've got it. I've got it. Like midnight, because we was like saying I was going to go to a club. And I was like, well, we're in Nottingham. You do know that places shut early. Where we're going at midnight. Anyway, we ended up going to a place called The Bomb after. But it turns out the reason why he was going to have money at midnight is because the way he was getting his money, because he kept on shotting off. Like there was a few times when he was like, oh yeah, I just need to go here. I'm like, yeah, I just need to go here. Like there's some, and I was like, what is this bird doing? Are we here on a date or what? Or are you here like telling your friends where you're gonna be? Do you know what I mean? Babes, he was shotting drugs.
But then why would he have money by midnight? I don't understand.
Because all the, I don't
He's going
know,
like he's going to a bank
he
account.
had a big sale and it came through just before midnight. He had a big sale, it came through just before midnight.
Oh, that's cool then. All you do then is you just keep that drink hold safe till midnight. Midnight, the man's got money, innit? That's fine. He's got money. It's fine. Or you just say, let's postpone and come back tomorrow when you've got change. Just do that.
All I can say is that day it turned out to be atrocious because then because I was being all like it wasn't until after midnight when I figured out what was going off, and then I was just like, you know what, chat, I'm having a good night in the Bomb. Like I don't really need to attend to him that much. I was like moving away from him kind of thing. Yeah, because I wasn't feeling totally comfortable with realizing you're shotting drugs. I don't want to be with no drug dealer. That's not the plan. That's not the plan. Anyway, the dude after leaving the Bomb, he's trying to come on to me. I was like, no, babes, no, it's not gonna happen. Like, thanks for a lovely night. But you know, no. The dude ended up calling me, you effing bitch.
Why? Hang on, what did I miss? I think I missed something.
I wasn't giving into his advances. I was not giving into his advances.
Hang on, he called you that same night or later on that
night, babe. This is that was the end of the date. And luckily, as I bumped into, I'll say it older, someone's, yeah, like somebody older, an older guy. He was standing there and saw the whole thing like unpack and how aggressive he was being with me. So he stepped in and he was just like, yo, like, you leave her alone. You need to go home or something's gonna happen, Brett, and it's not gonna be good for you. So then he backed off. But yeah, that was the day when.
So question for you then. When you found out how he was getting his money,
yeah,
why did you stay and not make excuses?
I said, like, we was already in the club, the Bomb, and we was having a bloody good, I was having a good time.
Right.
And there was other people around who I was kind of, so, you know, when you go out, you know how I am, and kind of talking to other people, having a good time. So my attention didn't have to totally be on him, because whilst we was in the Bomb, he was shotting drugs. So I was just like, go and do what you're doing. And that's how I found out why he was shotting drugs, because somebody in there, hey Mal, yeah, there was somebody in there. I saw the transaction, I saw the interaction, and I was like, I know what you're doing. You know the whole like, yeah. And I was like, yo, I see it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay over here with these cool new folk that I've just met. This is supposed to be a date, but you've left me on my own so you can shop. Because I don't know how many people, there was bare people in there taking drugs. So I just left him to it. So that's why I stayed that night. It wasn't for him. It was because I was having a good time in the Bomb.
the reason why I asked, because I'm playing devil's advocate here, and the reason
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
asked is because from your point of view, you've seen it, you've distanced yourself. But from him, he's still on the date because you
Mm.
haven't had that
Yeah,
conversation.
we
So
hadn't
from,
had the
yeah, exactly.
conversation.
So from his point of view, he's still on the date. He said she was getting money past midnight. So he's getting his money now.
Yeah,
And
yeah. And
babe,
he's
he's still
seen
on
it
the
as a,
date.
I've accepted it.
Yeah,
I've accepted it. I'm
yeah,
going to stay there in my
exactly.
corner, have a good
He's
yeah.
still on the date, mate.
Hence
He's
why after he was trying to get on with me, and I was like, nah,
yeah.
brother.
That's something from his point of view, that brother was still on the date. You didn't leave. You stayed, man. Donna said, did he buy more drinks? Did he buy? He's getting the money now. Did he buy you a drink or two?
I think one.
When he bought you what? When he bought you a drink
One.
in it? When more do you want? When he bought you a drink? When more do you want? Man was busy
Mm.
working. The man was busy working. Maybe that was his side hustle. Maybe that wasn't his main thing, babe. Who knows?
Good thing I can't remember what he looks like, and I'm happy to not remember. I'm
But that
happy
was
to
a
not remember
serious
what
note,
this
though.
rebel looks
But
like. Pardon?
that sounds like some.
Yeah, that was a. Because it's been said to me before. Because we've spoken about this before about how we should write a novel about our life experiences.
No,
Some
I
of
can't.
them.
I
You know,
don't.
this is why you
I
have
would.
like a
I'd have to
short,
use.
a
I
little
would have to use
bedtime
a pseudonym.
story.
I could not use my real name. I will never. I will not use my name, any middle name, any anagrams. It would be a totally different name with a white woman's face. That is what it will be. Because I'm not.
So you're going to turn up to your own book launch. You're having a book launch
I'll
with somebody
turn up
else's news.
as somebody who wants a book signing. And I'll be sitting there. that's what I'll be doing. Yeah. But yeah, babe, so this guy, you see this date then, he had no money until midnight because you realise he was doing the drugs thing.
Yeah.
And
then he called me a bitch.
Dear, wow. Like I said, cause from his point of view, I'm thinking he thought he was still on the date and he bought you a drink. So it's like, but on a serious note, how I'm like how why if you're going on a date, for me, you both need to have money.
Yeah.
What do people what have I heard it called? For me, if I'm going anywhere, even if someone says they're paying and they've got me, I've still got what's called my Vex money. I've got my cab money.
Yeah.
I've still got the money. I've still got something.
Yeah.
Because
you never go
I'm not fully I don't fully depend on yeah. Because I'm like anything could happen. Yeah, anything could happen. The person could have forgot them. I'm like, you know what, if all else fails, I have my money, I can get home, I'm good, I can jump in. If the date's not going well, I can leave. I don't need to rely on you to take me home. I'm like Uber or D&G cars, whatever, if I'm not in them, whatever it is. Taxi please straight, bye, and I'm gone.
Melissa, he called me a bitch because I didn't give in to his advances. He wanted to get in on, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Thanks for good night.
In the club? You wanted to get
this was outside. Ooh. No, this was outside.
Hang on, so you left the club with him then?
Yeah. I was leaving. Why?
Yeah, why?
I was walking, he came walking behind. And then actually, you know what, actually, there's a part of the story that I forgot. We ended up going somewhere else, and it was outside of that club that I got called a bitch. I know. I was young and dumb. I was young and dumb.
Get off the line. I was young and dumb.
I know, next story. I was young and dumb. This is going back, like,
you've grown since. You've grown. You was young and you've grown since. So I allow you, babes. I will allow you.
Okay, hold on. Tasha, her response. I said I'm free today. He said, did you want to meet? We met. He said, do I want to come to his? I said no. Why? He has no money, has not got paid. Money due in tomorrow. I said, I'll buy us a drink. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as you was cool with that, he explained. I guess like you both met on a dating app and you've just been talking a little bit on a dating app. You're like, oh yeah, let's meet up today. It's Bank Holiday Monday. It's okay, I get that. Did you have a good time? Hope you had a good time. Was there a how
was he? Can I ask though, how was he with you paying? And if there's any men on here, how are you with the female paying on a date? How comfortable are you with that? Because like Tasha's put in there, you go on a date and the man says he has no money. As a man, would you actually go on a date knowing you have not a ras pence? Would you do you do that? Do you do that?
I think the man some of the man
or maybe when you have a tight budget, maybe, but then even still, don't put the basket where your hand can't reach it. If you're unable to fund the thing, postpone it. And if it's meant to be, it will work out.
There's no rush.
I know I've paid on a date before. Was it first date? No, not the first date, maybe the second. But I think we were out anyway, and then we were both hungry, and I was like, oh, let's go for food. And they were like, you know what? I don't have the funds. And then somebody just said, you know what? I'll get it. It's fine. That's how that happened. I wouldn't expect him to expect me, but depending on the situ. That's my lesson.
I was trying to think of
I think we touched on this on the last conversation in regards to dates and spending money. How much do you think is acceptable to spend on a first date? Is there an amount that you feel the gentleman should spend on you on a first date?
No,
absolutely not. Because like I said, there was a podcast I was listening to. The female said £300.
Yeah. I think I saw the same.
And I was like, and the man said £300. £200. He said yes, because he's getting the whole experience. And she's on about the restaurant and this, and he's getting the experience with me. I'm like,
rude.
The man said, are you going halves? Like one fish? He goes, no. I was just sat there like, there's really women that are out there begging that, like, another man that actually do that.
It's rude. Those women, their chests are high, and I'm like, no. For me, there's hey.
Oh, Donna said yes, that she saw that foolishness. Yeah, Donna, I was so bewildered. My jaw was open. I was like,
yeah,
£300. Like, where are you going?
And then I think, those women. There was another one that I watched, and the woman was very specific. Like, the restaurant has to be. I don't know if you've heard of a restaurant called Nobu's in London. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, it has to be either Nobu's or something along that line. Like, don't get me wrong, you can have a standard of like, okay, wanting to go to a nice place to eat.
Yeah.
But when it Cash, stop moving around, please. Stop moving around. Okay, well, mute yourself then. Mute your sound, because all I can hear is bang, bang, bang.
And save some food and send it in an Uber. Thanks.
Yes, thanks. But yeah, it's like you can be like, oh, I like to go to these type of places and stuff. But me personally, I think, you know what? One of my best dates, and no word of a lie, and one of my best dates was literally me and the guy. We didn't even go to the shop. We went to the park. We went to a local park and we walked around the park and talked.
That's what Mel said. She said that I'm good with a long walk and an ice cream. That's it.
Yeah, that was actually one of my best first dates. We met up, we went to a local park that was closest to me. We lived in two different areas. This is when I was living in London. I think he
Yeah.
lived in East London, I was in South. And we just walked around the park and talked and laughed. And it was just free flowing. It was so nice. There was no pretension. It wasn't pretentious. It wasn't about what's he gonna buy. Do you know what I mean? He turned up, he looked nice, he smelled good. Same with me, but we just both brought each other and we was there to
Yeah.
talk, get to know one another. And that was one of my best first dates. All
Mm.
of this, like, you have to go to a restaurant. No, you don't. Oh my
Don't.
gosh. I went on a date and the first date was going to the cinema. Why? You're sitting there watching a film.
Yeah,
You're
there's no
not
interaction.
interacting. Do you know what I mean? Again, that was in my younger days. But yeah, one of my best first dates was walking around the park.
But yeah, £300. And that's ladies. The thing is though, for me, if the man is spending if you're expecting the man to spend that, what quality man are you looking for?
Right then.
And
Right
is
then.
that the kind of money that you're willing to put up and spend on yourself? And you just I just find it just,
Yeah.
what
There
did Donna
was a
say?
guy that,
That's
you
what
know,
she
that
said. Donna said, 1 second, she said, £300 is a weekend getaway. Exactly. To take me away, don't bother.
right
You're
there.
gonna spend
Right.
that money, let's just go away for the weekend.
Yeah. Exactly. There was a guy that I've forgotten his name. You know, what podcast? Is it Great Night Conversations? And he was saying about how the expectation of some women is just ridiculous.
It is.
He was just like, he says, there's many women that are expecting like a man to pay a certain amount of money, or that he needs to spend his money on me.
Yeah.
But let's flip it. But then you get angry or upset when the expectation from a man is he wants sex.
Yep.
He was just like, okay, let's put this deal down, right? Let's put this deal down. The beginning stage of us getting to know each other, there is guaranteed I'm not going to get no sex. Let's just talk. Let's not give anything to each other. I don't spend no money on you. You don't give me no sex. Let's just talk. Yeah,
I listened to that one.
he's like, let's just talk for however long you want to talk for.
Yeah.
And we wasn't having it. And it was just like, well, you've got an expectation that I need to spend my money. He says, not saying that sex is all that I want, but what you're getting what you want, but I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting even a little wink, nothing. He was just like, so let's just talk. Before we throw anything on each other, let's just talk. He's like, you women, you won't like that, you know? And it was true. It was really, really, really true. So not saying that, you know, like it's transactional, that you're giving sex because someone's spending the money on you. But we do really have to look at what our expectations are, and is it fair?
Yep.
You know, we do have to look at that, of our expectations. Is it fair? But yeah, £300. There was one, I won't mention no names, there was one other podcaster that I saw, and she was saying about the same thing and going on about how men are tight. And I'm just like, you're deluded.
So Tasha.
Yeah, Tasha, come.
What have you got to tell us? Where's she?
And now she's gone. Natasha, don't let me fling out your whole name. Where have you gone?
I see she was cooking some mushrooms. You need to just fly that in an Uber real quick. Thanks. I'll have it for my lunch tomorrow in my lunch box. Here you go. Hey, babe. So what you got? What do you have
Hey,
to share with us,
You
Tash?
guys talk long now, and I was just about to cut
it's
myself off.
because you was busybodying
No, because
around.
I
You was
couldn't get my
busybodying.
mute back on, so I had to come off
So
and
yes,
get back
Tash,
on.
what do you have to tell us?
Okay. What did I say? Okay. So the thing is, said, "Do you want to meet up?" And then it was left just like that for a little bit, and nothing was said. And then afterwards, he mentioned, "Do you want to meet up?" And I said, "Okay, then let's do tomorrow. It's bank holiday." He mentioned a time. I said, "Okay, that's cool." I was a little bit late, but I highlighted that I was going to be late by 30 minutes or so. Met up, and then he goes, "Do you want to go back to his?" And I was like, "Why? Why am I going to go back to yours?" And he goes, "He hasn't got any money." And I was like, "Okay, but I'm not going to go back to yours." I said, I was out. I ain't had nothing to do. So I said, I'll just go and buy the drink. You know what I mean? Have a cup of coffee or whatever. We can go for a walk or coffee. And then, yeah, and that's it. We just talked for a couple of hours. Then after that, I left. And that was it, really. Nothing. Yeah, he said he doesn't get paid till tomorrow. But
So will you be meeting up again?
Huh?
Will you be meeting up again?
I don't know. He's not. I don't know. The conversation was all right. However, it was like a French English Google Translate conversation. It was quite funny because there's certain things I couldn't express, and there's certain things he couldn't express in English and I couldn't express in French, so we had to use the Google Translate. But maybe after having French lessons, but I don't know about anything further than that. But it's just the fact he didn't even have a wallet on him. So I think in that is like, in my mind, he was set to go back to where he was. And I was like, we're big people. So he could have actually said, if he hasn't got anything, then
he should have said before you turned up.
Yeah. That's what should have happened. Because if I know I haven't got any money on me, or I'll just suggest, let's just go for a walk, try and get out of going for a drink, if you get what I mean.
Okay. So what if if you mentioned before you met up, if you did mention, what, I don't actually get, I'd love to meet up, but I don't actually get paid till tomorrow, would you have postponed it?
That would be my choice though, isn't it? He'll leave it in my choice, either postpone it, or you don't have to go for a drink. We can just a couple of hours. It's the first time meeting up. I'm not expecting to go for a drink. I'm not expecting to eat something either. Could just gone for a walk. But yeah, anyway, that's the first. Many more to go. Listen,
Would you let everybody know what dating app are you using?
I'm not telling anybody what dating app I'm using. So
why?
Because I don't want to. It's my business.
No one's going to see you.
It doesn't matter. If somebody wants to go on a dating app, let them go on a dating app. I don't need to tell them what dating app to go on.
Are you on one, or are you on one or more than one?
I'm just on one. And I just decided to do it over the weekend because my son's away for 2 weeks, and I thought, let me have some fun. And anyway,
mamacita, okay. The child is away and the mama gonna play. Okay.
But yeah, I'm not just gonna be doing dates, but I've got made some plans. But well, my friend, she told me about it. I thought, okay, I'm not really one for dating apps. I get bored. I don't like repeating myself. I hate typing. I'm old school, but nobody talks these days. Everybody hides behind a computer. I like to go out, but nobody. If I went out and spoke to somebody, they think I'm mad in this day and age. So and that's what I said when I was on the date as well. And I just said, nobody talks these days. Everybody's hiding behind a computer. And they say whatever they want to say to impress the person. And
Yeah.
because even he was asking me before we went out, have you got any other photos? And I was like, these are my recent photos. I don't need to send you any photos. This is me.
Mm-hmm.
But I do understand that there's people they send pictures from like 20 how many years ago, because
Yeah.
he did say the person, he said that time he went on and he said that the woman who he met before, she looked very, very, very different to what she looked like on the photo, and she was much, much, much older. And and I says, well, I know I don't need to lie, but anyway, I don't need to lie. I'm thinking out loud.
Wow.
If I'm going
That's happened to me
photo,
before.
it's probably going to be like a year or so. You know what I mean? But I know
No.
that I look the same, but not like 20 years back. And then I'm lying about my age.
No, that happens.
Naomi, can you do a favor? Naomi, can you do a favor? Can you pin in the subject on the thing in regards to going on a date with no money?
Long time no see.
Just so people that are coming in know what we're speaking of. So those that have not long joined us, we're literally, Natasha Page put the question to us and said, what would we do if we were asked on a date and we turn up and the guy has no money? They say they have no money.
That's the first no. Is that the first no? This is the second time in a very, very, no, not that you didn't have no money. The very, very first time I was asked to go halves because he was a student.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, that kind of, I had money on me anyway, but he just said, can you go halves? He didn't even mention him.
He actually didn't even do it. Not even before. Give people some warning, man. Give people some warning.
I always make sure I bring money out. Doesn't matter, even if I'll make sure I bring some money out. But the fact that he goes, can we go halves? He didn't say, do you mind? He said, can you go? I think we went to the Saturday bar. It was many, many, many years ago.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? But I made sure, because I know that I didn't have that much on me anyway, and I wasn't, and then whenever I don't have that much on me, even if it was the guy paid, I would never ever order anything really, really expensive. It would be very, very small.
That was going to be my next question.
No,
if you are going on a date,
I would never ever do that. I would never order something really expensive, even if I had a little bit. I know that I didn't have that much. I'm just expecting to go out for a drink or just walk. I think the best thing is doing an activity or doing something really crazy. I prefer to do, that's my kind of thing. Like you said, just go for a walk. I think Melissa or somebody said it. Go for a walk. Yeah, that's what I prefer to do. Do something fun or energetic, tie yourself out, a couple of hours done, and then you're home.
Energetic, tie yourself up. What, like what?
What? Rollerblading.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask that.
There's loads of things you can do.
Just make sure you make it very clear. If you ever say, let's do something and tire ourselves out,
wow,
make it very clear that it's rollerblading
that you'd be talking about. It's very specific.
You've got loads of bikes which you can hire. My word, there's loads of things you can do. But no, it's all right. I told you, but it was just funny. We had a good laugh. It was fun because, like I said, he was French speaking, I'm speaking English, and we just had where we couldn't express, we was using the translator. So because I was like trying to get certain words out and trying to think of another word to substitute it, and I was like, oh, my brain is just gone. So I was like, let me just. So no, but no, it was all right. It was fun.
Nice.
Oh dear. What if you was put in that same situation again? What would you do by somebody else?
No, not the second time.
No, I mean by somebody else.
By somebody, that's what I'm
Not,
saying. I don't think,
not this.
not
Yeah.
second time. No, it's not happening.
What? So you turned up and the guy was like, "Oh, you know, I don't get paid until tomorrow." Would you walk out of the bar? Like, say you're in a bar, would you just walk away?
I think the second or third time I've got fool on my head now. No, I'll either say, I'm not gonna. Well, why would you meet me at the bar if you haven't got no money? We didn't meet at the bar. We met, you know what I mean, at the metro. So if you haven't got,
Okay.
you wouldn't meet at the bar, knowing that you haven't got. I would, you know what I mean, because that's definitely taking the piss.
Well, that happened to me. It
So
was many years ago.
where did you plan on meeting then? Because before he actually left out.
We just met at the metro station. We met at the metro station,
Okay.
and then we just.
And what's near the metro? Is there a park near there or something?
No, it's just where the high street, like a high street. Place Louise, you've been there.
Okay.
Okay. The reason I asked is because if you're planning on going on a date at this particular date, he already knows he doesn't have the money. So why is he still arranging to go to meet you and then say, I have no money?
Yeah.
That's just. But not even have anything. The only thing he had was his phone on him, but he said he wasn't getting paid. But the thing is, I'm just thinking, we're big people as well. He's 53.
Babe, 8 numbers. The 8 is just numbers, babes. It's just numbers. Trust me. No matter what the number is, it's just numbers, man.
But the thing is, he never bought. He didn't even have a wallet on him. He didn't have anything. So I think that's what I'm saying.
Man don't deal in wallets. Man just deal in the hard cash. No cash, no wallet.
You know what?
Money clip.
Yeah.
Just deals in money.
What I would say to.
I'm not going to knock him because he was a really sweet, really nice guy. However, it's life. I never no money. I'll still bring my purse out.
No, but you know what I would say, for somebody, not even just a man, for somebody of that age, they're still living like basically paycheck to paycheck. So, and then like he will rinse through that paycheck, and then it's at, well, at the end of it, I don't know him, but it's like, if he's got nothing until he gets paid, that is how you're not managing your money right, because you haven't even got what, 10 euros until you next get paid.
One, though, you can say that, but you don't know the situation at that time. There could have been something unexpected. Like I said, you should always have a backup, but regardless of your age, there are people out there that live like that, regardless of age. Age doesn't mean nothing. There are people that live paycheck to paycheck, man.
I'm just thinking,
paycheck to paycheck.
I'm not going to knock him, but he never came out, not even with his just came out with his phone. But to me, he was expecting to go, because he wasn't, I think where we met wasn't not far from where he lived anyway. And I was like,
okay.
Why would we, said we're big people, why am I going to go to yours?
Yeah.
First date.
He has some expectations.
That was strategic then, him arranging with you to meet in his area. So it's easy for you to walk to his house. Let's go for a little walk.
For me, it's not that far anyway. It's only 20 minutes on the metro. So, never. But we could have walked around the areas, whatever. But, you know, I was happy to sit down, tell the truth, and just have a mint tea, because I got up late. And then I was taking my time. The next minute, it's like, I've only got half an hour. Let me message and say I'm going to be late. And then he was like, we can meet tomorrow. And I said, no, because I'm busy tomorrow. So I was happy to meet today. So, and he says, okay, then, cool. So we met.
That's a very interesting scenario. It's not something I have been faced.
Oh, you've never been faced? Okay.
No, not to say the man says we arranged to meet up and we get there. The man says no money. No.
I know Tanya.
I don't meet guys in
Area.
the area, and if they give me a hard time, even meet in the middle, I don't
Yeah,
meet
but
them.
Brussels is really small. I'm in Brussels. Brussels is small, so it doesn't matter where we
Yeah, she's in Brussels.
each other anyway. Brussels
So yeah,
is small.
she's not in the UK.
I look forward to hearing more of your dating stories. Ooh.
I don't. If I've got a special one, I'll come online and tell you.
Thanks for sharing, Tasha. Thank you.
Yeah, this
We
makes
do
a change. You sharing your dating stories instead of me sharing mine.
Yeah, but yeah. But like I said, I've only got 2 weeks, and then Bubs is back. Yeah. We'll see.
You book one for every day. Every day, booking a date.
We'll see. You know what? I just want the glow. I'm not really bothered about the date. All you need is the glow. Not that I'm miserable, but you know. Yeah. But there's some, yeah, like I said, I'm not really an app person. And I know at some point of typing, so I don't go on it that often. Really don't like typing.
I haven't been on a dating app since I left Brussels. What was it? When was I in Brussels? 3 years ago? Yeah, 3.5 years ago. That was the last time that I used a dating app. The last date I went on, I was like, I'm not doing this again.
Did you have to pay?
I'm not doing the pay one.
No, I didn't have to pay, but what the guy told me, what the guy was filling me up with information with on the app, saying like, you know, his likes and dislikes and what he's into. When we went on the date, he forgot what he told me, and then he forgot what he said, and then he was talking about something else, and I was like, let me bring up my phone in a second. When I read this message, that's not what you said on there. That's not what you said. Yeah. And then we ended up getting into a heated debate. It was hilarious when I think about it.
But with Nay, every country she goes to, she has a date. So
yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
We went all the way to Barbados. Am I exposing? Sorry, you've exposed my name. I went all the way to Barbados. Did she have 2 or 3?
Yeah, she went on dating app. Yeah, she did. Yeah. You weren't messing about.
You had the ready.
It's another way of getting to know the country, isn't it? That's what one of my friends says to me. You get to know the area, the country. You get to know somebody that lives there. I think, when we was in Barbados, it was when we went to the club, innit?
Yeah.
When we went to the club, and then I arranged to meet the guy in the club. But yeah, anyway, let's move on. Don't say anything more, Tasha. Just leave it there.
Okay.
But another way of getting to know the country.
Yeah, I want to pose a quick, because we're speaking about the guy, and what he's saying. Is it okay for the guy if it has no money? What would you do?
You want to ask me a question?
Are we as females? Should the man actually pay on the first date? Should he pay?
Well,
even if we're there, even if you're there and you have the money, but should the man be paying on the first date? Are there any men in here that can ask?
Let me see. Is there any guys that are here? There's no men here. Like, traditionally, it is said that a man should pay.
And even these, some of these gurus, male ones, they say they should pay. How much pay is up to them, but a woman should not expect a man to be paying £300 for a meal.
Yeah,
No.
not £300.
Personally, I think that's disrespectful.
That, like, yeah, when you're putting a number on it and saying it has to be £300, it's
Yeah.
like you're
And
out of your
Yeah.
mind.
and I think I've seen those crazy ones where is it the woman? I think it's more of the, sorry, anybody from the States, but when I see anything from it, I'm thinking where the woman wanted the guy to pay. I think he was buying her some food, and I think I've seen a number of them pay for her, plus pay for the food to take back for her children. And I'm just like,
Oh, I saw that one. I saw
and
that.
I was like, you.
I saw that. Yeah.
I just think that we are becoming very not even.
Sorry, that's a bit liberty.
I think that's liberty is taken there.
That's liberty. She's making sure that the children have food for the next couple of days because the welfare check.
I can remember the guy was just like, didn't you cook for your child? Did you not cook for your child before you came out on the date?
Based on that, you shouldn't be going out anyway. If you can't afford to feed your child and then you're going out on a date for that guy to provide food for your children, which aren't even his, and he's never ever met. I think that's feisty. Yeah, I think it's really, really bad.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that video. That woman was rude and bang out of order.
But so is it Tenai Pascal said 100%. Melissa said, I think first drink, yes. Empress 395 says £300 is over the top. Laura then said, if you stay, in response to her, the first drink, yes. If you stay for more, then we should at least buy one.
And
I've
done. If the guy has paid for a meal, then I would say, it all depends on how the dates ended, but then I'll say I'm happy if you want to go, if he says, oh, should we go to a bar for a drink or whatever, or stay for another drink, and I'll say, I'll get it. You know what I mean? That's
I'd say the same.
I'm fine. I'm doing that. Or I say, again, then I'll get the next one. Depending on how it's ended. So yeah. Because nobody's talking about me. But yeah.
And not every date has to be a date where money has to be spent.
Yeah.
Not every date has to be that. It doesn't always have to be dinner, drinks. It can be something really, really simple.
You know what?
I've
been on when I was invited for I don't know if it's still there. Is it the Formula One? Not Formula One, but the indoor Formula One in Streatham. I think.
Okay.
Turned up. It was this guy's friend's birthday party. And he invited me, and the guy's birthday, they all looked at me when I turned up. So it looked like he never told them I was coming. Oh my gosh, that was really awkward and very embarrassing, but it was fun.
So hold on, it was the guy's birthday and he arranged...
Not the one I was going on the date with. He was going to a birthday party, but somebody said they wasn't to come in. So basically, he invited me as a date on the
take the place
party.
Of the person. To make up the numbers. Invited you to make up the numbers.
He never told his friend.
Was it all man's then?
Just all men and one me and one me.
I bet you had a good time though. Because man, you get jokes with the mans then. You get jokes with the mans then.
My friend wasn't too happy. I can see it in his face because I was like, "You sure it's face?" He goes, "No, it's fine." And I was like, But anyway, I had three rounds on the concourse, and it was fun. Then it was funny actually. Oh my gosh, but that was many, many, many years ago. I think I was like when I was in London, I think like 20 something.
Oh my! Sorry.
I gate crashed a birthday party. I was not knowing what I was invited to. I was going on a date to.
That's hilarious.
Oh, damn. It was arguing as well, you know, but I just ignored it. I thought, let me just.
Who was
The guy
arguing?
who asked me on the date to his friend's birthday party at the at the racing track, and yeah, and the guy whose birthday it was. I think there's arguing the fact that he killed me. That was it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't want the brethren. It just turned up with a female like,
Yeah. Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
oh,
I love
wow.
you and leave you guys for you to
okay, Linda, thank you.
Thanks. But yeah, no, thank you for giving us the subject to talk about. Giving us the topic to talk about it. It's a good topic.
Yeah, remember, just Uber the food. Yeah, just Uber. You
Yeah.
have my address when you're ready.
But it's
I need.
alkaline soup. I don't think it will last.
It said Uber. Uber is good.
Yeah.
Uber it.
Send it on
Fine.
Eurostar.
It's soup. We will get it in time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think the staff might like it, so I think you only get the drips. Okay, guys. Take care. See you.
All right,
you.
night, honey.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Take
Come off
care.
this.
Bye bye.
Where's the key?
X out.
That's the
The top.
cross.
The cross
The
at the top.
cross.
I got it.
Yeah, oh, that was lovely. That was lovely. So,
Yeah, that's the
yeah.
first time. No, second time Tasha's joined us.
I'm just like, if you don't have the funds, postpone the date.
Yeah, postpone
See
it.
what, postpone the date. Or is it a fact that you think if you don't, you've missed out on that one?
Yeah.
What? Postpone
Meant for
the date.
you. Yeah, what's meant for you.
It will be. Just postpone it for another day. Just don't be rocking up and
All
you
the
literally
dates.
have
Yeah.
no money, no card, no money. Just don't go out or just don't. Just just don't. I think for me, and if that was ever to happen to me, I think my face would be saying a lot of things.
Your face would be saying everything, babe.
I would be shocked and I'd probably be saying something, but then my face would be just saying something else. I just know. I know already. My face would be like, okay, yeah, my face. Then I'll just start asking questions. So, why did you not say this before? Why come out? Shall we just leave it till tomorrow then? Okay. He's done a yes, it would. Why are you agreeing?
Because Donna knows that you're well. Donna knows you well. Your face says everything. You don't have to say a word, but your face would just show it.
I don't. I think my
Your
face would.
I'm not impressed.
Yeah, my face would show the disdain and the whole the disappointment, and my face was. I just. And I would have to ask. So why did you come? Why
didn't you say anything before?
Yeah. So we should go and sleep.
Yeah, no, I was trying to get Andre to join.
No worries,
Love you, babe.
You.
Miss you.
Love you. Take care.
But yeah,
for me, if that was to happen, I think if he was to say that to me at the beginning. So, for example, okay, we're meeting up at a certain place. Like Tashi said, they met at the metro, or you know what, we'll meet at a tube station and we'll take it from there. And say, you know what, I don't actually have the funds. Right, okay then. So what would you like to do? What would you like to do? If the day's nice, okay, let's just go for a walk around the park. Let's just grab a coffee. Yeah. But do not be telling me this when we sat down in a restaurant or we at the bar and drinks is ordered. Don't do that.
Like what happened to me. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that, because that is when the face will be talking. The face just talking.
Yeah.
So do we
I've had to
put a,
develop your I've had to work on developing your face because back in the day, especially, I was too damn nice. I was like, and my
you
response
trying to say
was,
I'm not nice? We're trying to
no, not saying that you're not nice, babes, but I'm saying like developing that response instead of being like, oh, it's okay. Because yeah, when I was younger, I was like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, you should. My mind was saying you should have told me all of this before we blood clot got here. But what came out of my mouth is, it's okay. So I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. You know, like we ordered the drinks. The drinks turn up. Oh, and then we sit down, and then you're telling me, oh yeah, I'll get money at midnight. So you knew you had no money.
So I'm thinking then, what time did you meet this guy? Because he's actually thinking you're staying out all night then, if you stay midnight. I'm just saying.
So,
He has an expectation though that you're staying out the whole of the evening.
yeah, which is hence
But you
why I
did
guess.
though. But then you did.
Yeah,
But then
yeah,
you did.
which I guess is why he called me a bitch in the end because he didn't get nothing.
You had an expectation. That was
Yeah.
his expectation.
Mm.
Because he had his money, man. He had his money.
Mm.
Oh
Oh,
dear. Just
night, Mel. Oh, sleep tight.
night, darling. Night, 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 night. It's
But
good. Tonight's
yeah,
conversation has been.
it's been insightful. It's been very insightful.
Just one to think about. And should that ever arise in the future for myself?
No, don't speak it into existence.
What I would, if it should ever, I would do what my nephew does, and I'd be like, what are you doing? I'm just thinking. I think maybe we should do another day. I'll just do that. Do what my nephew does.
There was an earlier comment that Donna made saying, I've heard success with dating apps that you pay for the test or looking newty. Yeah, I've heard of, yeah, like dating apps that people pay for seem to have more success or apparently have more success.
That kind of would, for me, that would make sense because they're filtered. You have to go through a process, don't you? That's why. So.
You're paying for
Your
it.
man's just joined. Oi, oi.
Oi,
Gemini.
okay, Gemini. Gemini,
Question.
I'm inviting you to come and talk with us, King.
The question we put is, you can see the question.
Yeah.
Because my cousin posed the question, what would we do as a female if we're going on the date and the guy has no money? As a man, would you arrange to go on a date knowing you have no cheddar cheese? Would you do that? Knowing full well your pocket dry and tight like ducks' backsides.
Oh, he's got no.
I don't even know that. Why put that? Why giving us a me? Why you?
You can still join, but put the camera facing the other way.
Or just don't have the light on.
Yeah,
but I don't really want to know they have their
light
clothes on. I don't really want to know you have their clothes.
Right, I'm going to send another invite. You can turn off the lights.
Right, ask the question again. So we need to ask the question again. So what we've pinned is, as a female, what would you do if you went on a date and the guy had no money? So my question to you as a man that's on here, would you've arranged to go on a date, then the day comes and you realize, you know what, you've overspent, you've got no funds, would you still go on that date and meet that person, and then when you get there and then tell them you have no money? Do that. Would you do that, please? And how much do you think is acceptable for a man to spend on a first date?
Yeah.
And don't say $1.99 Happy Meal. Don't say that either. That is not acceptable. Because I'm sure ice cream costs around £2.50 these days.
Hey, hey,
Oi,
Kay.
oi,
Okay. Oi,
Hey.
oi.
Yeah, we have to keep it in the
You see, you cover up, oi, oi.
head. Yeah. Just ahead. Just ahead. Just
Yeah,
ahead.
we
Yeah.
just so we just, all we need to
Listen,
see.
I ain't got
The
no
head on
day
your
if I got no money.
shoulders. That's all we need to see.
Yeah.
That's all we need to see.
Yeah. Like the tattoo, yeah, head and shoulders, yeah.
Yes, head and shoulders.
Oh God, what's going on?
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
would
I
you
said
sign
now,
up to a date with no money?
knowing that you have no money, would you still go on that date?
Hell
And when
no.
you get, yeah,
Hell no. You know why? Because embarrassment can kill people. Yeah. It's like it's like going to the supermarket and paying for your shopping, and you get to the checkout and you ain't got enough, man. Like you got like 10 people behind you. Embarrassment starting to eat you alive. So sometimes it's not worth it. Maybe you should go on something. I would say to people, rather than just going out and trying to buy lobster for 150 quid, maybe you should actually go out and enjoy each other's company and go and do an activity. Do you get what I'm saying? Something that you'll both have fun doing, go out and enjoy. Maybe something like that is more reasonable or agreeable to do. But if you're just going to go out there and just trying to style on people, then maybe you'll get styled, innit? So
exactly. That's what we were saying.
yeah.
I didn't understand. You don't have the funds, so postpone it for another day. But don't. For me, you're still turning up. You're still showing up.
Yeah.
And you don't. And apparently, he didn't have a wallet either. Just his phone.
His phone.
Sorry?
He didn't.
He came up.
He didn't have a wallet. He just had his phone.
Boy, you need to put that app on your phone where you can pay by your phone.
Yeah. That's true. That is actually true. That is actually true.
I see Mr. Riggs in there. That's my guy, man.
Mr. Riggs.
You know what? This is the first live that I've ever been on, ever. That in terms of man.
Thank you so much, darling. We feel so blessed.
I have to bless up the sister talk boat, man. What are you talking about?
Thank you, darling.
Thank you.
It's a new year, man. I'm doing everything right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes or not, but I need to say no to some things. If you want me. But,
I love the post that you posted the other day with Mob Deep.
oh, yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful.
Yeah. To be fair, I got much longer, but I only just put a little clip on there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that like to kind of take and they didn't produce the works, if you get where I'm coming from. So you have to kind of limit them to some degree.
Yeah.
But in the live world, I put everything on there. I got loads of other footage from that same night as well. But anyway, that's not me taking over you lot's thing. Answer your question now, Gary. Go put some clothes on.
Go put some clothes on. Thank you, bye.
I'm gonna stay in the comments for a little bit, maybe.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Listen, I'll see you soon anyway, or both of you at some point.
Yes, definitely. Later. Bye.
Bye.
Mr. Riggs has commented, says going to a nice park. So yeah, there's How do you we're in agreement, really. Yeah, we're in agreement, really. The cross at the top.
Oh, okay.
XL.
See? Until I don't come alive, innit? The novice in the chat,
whatever
innit?
You do, don't stand up until you come off.
Yeah, don't.
Hey, listen,
stay right there.
I might get your channel a little strike right now. You get me? So. or it might go viral and you might get nothing.
Oh my God, Lord.
Okay, go ahead. Go and do it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Change the whole topic of the conversation.
Let me just put my camera on ultra wide. 1 minute. No, I'm joking. All right, peace. Later.
Peace, darling. Peace, bye. Blessings. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Well, Mr. Riggs has said going to a nice park. Yeah, it's like you said, just go like Gemini photography said, just enjoying each other's company because you don't really know each other. So doing something like you said, doing an activity that you both enjoy because you're laughing there, you're interacting. Yo, there's a guys in there. What is the most as a man that you spent on a first date? What is the most you have spent on a first date?
What would you say is a reasonable amount to spend on a first date?
And what is the most you have spent? I want to know what. Come, don't be shy.
What's the most? Let me see if I can. Let me see who else.
I want to know.
Mr. Riggs. I don't think he could join. He wouldn't join, and he declined.
Maybe he's naked as well. Then what's going on? You naked?
Oh no, are you naked too, Mr. Riggs?
Man naked in this hour. Oh God.
Or he said, becoming a tourist again, looking for Black history in London. Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea because there's so much.
Yeah, there's loads. There's absolutely loads. Yeah. But yeah, doing something where there's interaction, you're both talking.
Because like Natasha said, we don't, like Natasha said, people don't conversate, we don't talk to each other. Everything's done through the socials.
Okay, Gemini.
And even then through the socials, it's text messaging. It's not picking up the phone and speaking. It's just text messages. I don't know. The art of conversation is dead for some people. I beg you, please.
And then you're texting with the representative.
Like I've said, I would love just to go. I need a vacation away where I am just off grid. I swear, that is my heaven vacation. Just off the grid. People, bye. Goodbye. Then again, my mum and my brother would say I'm off speed anyway because certain times my phone goes on.
Why is your phone on silent? I can't get
Why is your phone on silent? It's emergency and the people might need to get hold of you, huh? I'm tired. I was in my bed.
Yeah, Gemini says, can you put a price on a good time? So, okay then. So really,
you can't.
There's no, basically it's saying that there's not a price that you can really think of. It's like you can't put a price on a good time. And then Natasha says, I want to know as I need to ensure my son is prepped when he's older. I've no doubt he'll be asking me for some money. Listen, first of all, oh gosh, I can't even think, like, yeah, Amari going on dates, that's too much. That's too much.
Oh, dear. Things would have changed drastically by them times, Jarvis.
Yeah, my gosh, I'm not ready for those. I'm not ready for that yet.
Boy, man, money, mate, money.
But yeah, like, I guess as Gemini says, there's not an amount. There's not an amount, but then when the women are coming with expectations saying £300 minimum, wow.
Yeah, you're expecting that. So like you mentioned, the guy said in the Tonight Conversations, okay, I'm expecting sex. You're not getting sex? I'm not getting sex? I'm expecting
And the thing is, you know what? Because as Gemini was saying, can you really put a price on a good time? Imagine some of these women might be basically blowing things up for themselves because they could potentially be going on a date with someone that has money like that, where money's not an issue. But because they're being met with this attitude of, you need to spend this on me, then that's going to push the man away to say, I ain't spending shit.
Mr. Riggs, You know you can get
You know,
cheap
you can
flights to
get cheap
Paris for the
flights to
day.
Paris for the day.
Yeah, cheap,
Yes,
yeah.
you can.
Or you can just get the Eurostar.
Mm. But it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
But when you're going to somewhere with an expectation, you could be blowing things up for yourself because that person could have been willing to just be like, you know what, if we're vibing, then I don't mind how much money I'm spending. But then when they're being met with that energy of expectation, then it just throws all of that out of the window, you know?
Mm.
So,
Yeah, because for me, I think if I was to go on a date, say for example, the guy was to say, "Oh, let's go to a restaurant." Which restaurant? I'd say, "These are my dietary requirements. You choose."
Yeah. The
That's
last
what
date
I've
I
done.
went on,
And
that's
for
exactly
me,
what
I
I
was like,
did.
let that man lead. Let him choose.
Yeah.
And then make sure it's a nice place,
Yeah.
because then my face, like I said, my face.
Yeah, the last date that I went on, that's exactly what happened. I was like, he
Yeah.
asked me what type of food that I liked. So I gave a description of the type of food that I liked.
Same here.
And then he chose the restaurant.
I was like, I'm fine. This is what I said. This is the food that I eat. You choose. I'm good. Are you sure? I said, I'm fine. You choose. I said, you choose. I'm good with that. I'm fine. I said, I don't want to know where it is. Just tell me on the day or the way to meet you. And that's what they said, okay. And then that day they said, right, okay, you need to meet me here. At this, okay. So met them, turned up, and food was nice.
Yeah, so
then the man is leading from the get-go, y'all.
Yeah. Instead of it being, well, it has to be this particular place. That no. Just like you've asked me out on a date, you can choose where we're going. I'm cool. Delivery to the park like a picnic. Oh.
But then Deliveroo do deliver.
Yeah, imagine that. You're getting a delivery to the
you get some nice lady in the picnic. You're having a picnic. I'd be like, "Where's the food?" Sorry, that would be me, because I'd be like, "Having it."
Yeah, and then Deliveroo turns up. Oh.
But I would be like, "What?" Then I'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
But I would be kind of like, "You're on a picnic. Where is the food?" That's my first. I'm not gonna lie, because you need to.
No, you'll just be turning up and then there's just like a blank blanket, a blank, like sit down, make yourself comfortable, and it's just like, yeah, but where's the food?
Dad, you said you're having food. Where's the food? Not even.
That's actually a good idea, you know. That's actually a good idea, because you can get any food that you want. It's like if you wanted a pizza, you can order the pizza.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Good idea. I actually like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
See, Mr. Rig, you need to be coming on and chatting to us, but you declined. But I forgive you.
Prep the picnic yourself. I like that as well, because for me, both are good. But I think if the guy's prepping the picnic himself, I think more thought has gone into it.
Yeah.
Why show me your chest? I don't want to see your chest.
Show me my chest.
I'm not being funny. All I seen them was chest. That's babe. I didn't
mean to do that. I'm not trying to show you chest, babe. I
know it after Watershed and everything, but seriously, this is not OnlyFans. This is not OnlyFans, okay? It's not OnlyFans. It's Instagram Live, not no fans only here.
I'm moving my phone because it looked like it was going to fall. Do not even start with me. Do not start.
I have to say, it's not OnlyFans, babe.
Look,
you're on the wrong channel. You're on the wrong channel, okay?
Like Gemini says, face up, face up. You can see my face and shoulders. I'm not trying to show you my chest.
Well, that is what we just did.
Why are you WhatsApping me about my chest for? Because you couldn't see nothing before. All that you could see is there, my neck and my face.
See, even Natasha did see. You just went, what is it? My God. God.
My phone looked like it was gonna fall, so I was moving the position. Allow me.
Well, you need to
My
move it
God.
up, not down.
No,
Oh, God.
yeah, that's what I thought. Look, leave it like, look. Why
Just
you got
leave
something
it
to say
where
about
it
my
is.
chest?
Just leave it where it is before we go. Just don't move it no more.
No,
Just, oh, God.
you can't. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
Just stay like that.
There.
Just stay like that. Don't move.
Why is Sasha WhatsApping me about my chest?
Because we keep seeing the cleavage thing there. It's okay, don't move now. Do not
She
move.
just messaged me about your boobs are so in the camera. No, they are not. You listen.
Oh, she was saying, especially at the beginning when it was just you on. Oh, I don't know. When you're trying to take this podcast, babe, but we're not going to OnlyFans. I can tell you that right now. Just do that yourself, because I ain't in it. I'm not into that.
You lot
Yeah.
just need to leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm not here showing off the boobage, so leave me
Next
alone.
thing, she was showing off her babies and putting cash app, and then asking for money. She was like, cash app, please, cash app me phone. Yeah, that's what we see now. Nope. It is not that kind of party around here, let me tell you, okay? Okay.
Oh my gosh, you're making my head hurt. Leave me alone, the two of you. Leave me alone. My head hurts.
Just wondered where you're going. I just wondered where you're going with it, babes.
I was fixing my phone. Look. Ow. There.
That is much better, please.
And Gemini, Mr. Riggs, put your eyes away. I ain't showing nothing. Yeah, cover your eyes with sunglasses.
Why? It's getting hot in here.
Oh my God.
But then, talking about hot and talking about dates and the picnic thing, remember the weather now is changing. We're coming into well, we're meant to be in spring, and the sun is meant to be springing out. So yeah, picnics.
Yeah.
Let's take it. Am I going to summon a naked? What's going on? I don't want no cat. I don't want no dark silhouette. I'm scared. What is it? I'm just. Who's it? Please tell me you have on clothes. You have on clothes, please.
Sorry, GT World One.
Who's it?
GT. Where you there?
Oh, hello. I'm just. I can't. Is that what is?
No. What are you doing?
What is?
Oh, you're driving.
Oh my goodness! I was so scared.
I know. I'm just like, what is that? Is that someone's?
I thought someone was naked. I don't know where this shit was going.
What?
I was so scared. Oh God! Did you have anything to say?
Answer the question.
Pardon?
Do
you have anything to share?
Yeah.
In regards to what?
No, I'm just heading back. I'm just heading back there.
I said, do you have anything to share in regards to what we're speaking on this evening and about a man?
I missed quite a few stuff. That's why I called to find out what's going on. What if I missed nothing? I remember I am.
Are you drinking and driving?
No, I'm taking another bottle again to my son's in it. They run out to drink.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, party. Okay, yeah.
They run to drink. Yeah, so I'm going to take a bottle to them.
Okay.
Celebrating 18th birthday, right? So, yeah.
Oh.
But
what
many
did I miss? What did I miss?
Well, we're talking about going on dates. And a guy turning up to the date with no money.
He has no money.
Oh my God.
Would you do that? Would you do, as a man, is that something you would do?
Have you ever done that?
No, if I don't have money, I don't go anywhere.
Okay.
You you have to at least get Vex money in your pocket. So without Vex money, you won't even go nowhere to begin with.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I said. I was saying, even as a female, even when I do go on dates and the guy's paying, I will still have money there. Like you say, the Vex money. I've still got make sure I've got money if I need to pay my own way, or if I need to get home 2 to 3 something going in, I can jump in a cab and I'm gone. I just
I remember clearly. I went to events back home. This is years ago, and they had these females. They had no cash in them, and there was this guy who spent on them. So at the end of the night, he had wanted to take one of them with him. I just said, no, she's not going home. She's going home. She said, I want back my money. Yes, I want back my money. If not, give me back the drink I bought for you in the same bottle, in the same glass, I want back the same drink. Yeah. So that is... Yep. So you don't need a pocket
dread. That is dread. I like it.
So how did it end? How did it end? Did you just take back the drink? Yeah, how did it end? Because if they didn't have no money, you must have just took back the drinks then, yeah?
Well, she had to pay in it. She had to give worse. I mean, yeah. And he been so difficult because he want back his drink in the same bottle. So,
in the same bottle.
In the same bottle. And I knew it happened to a cousin as well. But it's a different scenario. He bought her shoes for a female to go out. And when she got to the party, she don't want to dance with him. She take away the shoes from her in the party. Yeah. Just Ben and said, give him my shoes. My money buy this and walk out.
What?
Yeah. So, young man,
oh my God.
You gotta be careful.
You see women, you see females, you see females, you have to, you see that?
Oh my
expectation.
God.
You're expecting too much from the man, then, but when they want back the thing.
You cannot pay, yep, yeah.
Oh my God.
In the club, it took off his shoe.
He took
yes, in the club.
off
Well,
his shoes.
Well, he did buy them.
My money buy shoes. I take the shoes. She not a choice. She can't say nothing because it's money by the shoes.
Yeah. Which is a bit rude though. She couldn't even give the man a one dance there, just a one little dance. The man's bought your shoes. That's just disrespectful.
Yep.
Wow. No, that's
I always, if I don't have money, I'm not going nowhere.
Say
if I don't have money, I'm
again.
not going anywhere because once you don't have money, you're answerable to whoever you're going out with. They control your night.
Yeah.
So it's good to get money. If you don't have money, stay home. Don't go nowhere.
Okay, do you think on a first date the man should pay on the first date?
I personally think in society, yes, but in a nutshell, both persons should contribute.
On the first date?
Why do I want to impress you? Contribute. It's a date. We want to be together. We both could come up and pay. But then in society, yes, a man should pay on the first date.
With tradition. So I'm just advocate.
No, in today's society, yes, a man have to. A man have to in today's society. Yes, you have to. Okay. But there's guys who don't want to. They rather the woman going to bag and she spend your money. So those kind of people. On a
first date, is there a certain amount? One down just went to. Is there a certain is there a limit to how much you would spend on a first date?
I don't even think there should be a limit.
Okay.
Once you're comfortable, be spent to be comfortable in your company, isn't it? It's a matter of keeping on the time.
Okay.
Because the more you spend, the longer you spend together. The more you spend in a club or a date, it's more longer you stick together to finish that spending.
Okay. So then let's flip it. How about if the woman has an expectation of how much you should spend? Because like on that you're saying that basically there's no set amount, but how about if a woman says you have to spend minimum £300?
And is that within her head, or she explained that to a person?
Well, I would say she doesn't actually say it outright, but you know when you say you're arranging to go out, and
that's within her head, right? That's within her head.
Yeah, that's in her head.
Yeah.
Like
In her head. So she's got an expectation. So for example, you're arranging to go out. You say, okay, we get what restaurant shall we go to? She gives you the name of this restaurant. You already don't know. This restaurant is bougie and plates cost so much amount of money. Then she's saying, let's go to this club. You know that's expensive there. So you're already clocking and thinking, right, this is going to cost me a couple £100. This is going to cost me.
Well, trust me on that. If you could take me to a club and I know the food is £500 and I got £200 in pocket, I'll tell you straight. Love, I can't afford this one. Let's go to somewhere cheaper. I'll tell you straight. I won't spend that. Let's go somewhere where I could afford to spend. It's not about the money, it's about me, isn't it? So if you're gonna look about spending, you are maintenance. You need to fly your own friggin' plane. Exactly, you gotta fly your own plane. You don't want to work with me. You want to do who please you. No. Nah. No love. Money can't buy love. No way.
But what if she can't fly her own plane?
No amount of money can buy love. Money only buy fun. Pardon?
What if she can fly her own plane, though? She can fly her own plane.
What if you are going to ship and sail away, mate?
Oh my God.
Jump in the ship and just sit and let the ship sail.
Okay.
There's people that will do those kind of things, though, you know?
Yeah, because I'm sure there's men that will do that.
Yeah, this guy that, why? What's the reason? And then 2 days after, there's nothing really. She was as a person trying to impress her with money.
Yeah.
And there's nothing else to that but impression. No. It's a little that counts.
Say that again.
A good conversation over a cup of tea even better than spending them stupid money.
Yeah. And I think it's like, start as you mean to go on. Imagine the first day, you might be able to spend £500, but then you can't do it on the second day.
Or the
You're unable to do it on the third day.
So
yeah,
why are you going to try to set the trend that you can't maintain? It don't make sense.
Yeah. So you start as you mean to go on. Don't start like, balling, and then you can't keep up with that.
She can see as a Christmas blow. Just blow when Christmas come and that's it. A big mouth on Christmas Day, and after Christmas Day you ain't got nothing. So it don't make sense. So it's best you maintain that composure. Say, no what, I could afford so much, this is what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna let's work.
Yeah.
You may have more than that to spend, but don't let her know you can spend that much. How she will react towards it. If she really want this relationship, if she really want that date with you, if she really enjoy that company or she enjoy your money. You know? Yeah, I got female friends I know that just spend and get people spending for no reason. I know they still alive, but they're not in hospital yet. The amount of guys they use.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Yeah.
Crazy world we live in. Not crazy world, it's the people. Humans, we're strange.
Yeah, and just make things just complicated when it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be so complicated.
I think it's what they see as a future plan. Because a lot of people trying to be somebody. A lot of people stuck onto social media. They stuck onto this person looking rich and spending good money, and think they should be like that person. It's like, you know, you get a beautiful brown skin and put bleach in it. It's them kind of living, so yeah. What can you do? You and Fiona is different, man. So happy to know you guys. I'm happy to be close to you guys. You're not like the others. And I'm so happy about that.
I'm not sure we can say the same about you, but it's okay, thanks.
I can't talk about you. I cannot speak about you. They said self-praise is no recommendation. I cannot speak about myself. I can't speak about people. Whatever people say about me, that's their perception of me.
My face was just straight. I was like, I haven't cussed you yet.
You haven't cussed me yet. You can't cuss me. You cuss me for.
I know you've been calm tonight. You've been calm. You haven't given me no reason to cuss you. But yeah, you know it's all love, babe. You know it's all love.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course, of course.
But yeah, no, thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you.
You guys don't want to send requests. I got a request in it. What can I say?
Thank you.
What can I say? I have to request because I see you pulling by you in the show. I say, okay. I have company from my home back to my son's home, so let me call you guys. Back to my son. Yeah. I had a good day.
I was partying.
My big son was there as well, so it was good. And he got to play out in Shoreditch. I'm from Shoreditch coming back.
Oh, it's a big party then, okay.
Them guys a big sound system play, man. But I'm downstairs with I'm downstairs with the aunt and the uncle and them in the garage, sit down drinking. And they upstairs partying. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, full joy yourself.
Full joy the rest of your evening with the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, the family. Me and my damn family, your family. Yeah.
Family's family, man.
Me and my son.
Mm.
Me and my sons.
Yeah.
My two sons. Well, there's one now, because the other one going to play out. He'll be back about 10 something. Should be able to be back, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
And enough nieces and nephews.
That's what I said, family. Then it's family, isn't it? Enjoy your time with your family.
That's the era of their generation, you know. They call us old people. Uncle man go side. Uncle look go side. Leave us. So,
Well, you are old, are you not? Are you not old?
Very.
Exactly.
I'm not cold though.
You're not.
No,
You're old, but you're not cold.
We're not cold.
You're lukewarm.
No. I'm not
You're
cold.
lukewarm. You're cool.
Cool, but not cold. Cool man.
You're cool. Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your insight on today's conversation.
Yeah.
So when is the,
you drive
when is the next show in the city? When is the next show?
On the 15th of, well, the next live is on the 15th of May, but the next live show will be the 14th of July.
Oh, the next. So the one in the city, yeah, the 14th of July. We just need to confirm some stuff, and then we'll put out.
Are you gonna be around for that?
Slide. Yes, I'll be
You'll
here.
be back.
Yes, I will be
Okay,
here for that. The 14th of July is our next.
Okay, Jet Setter.
Just to, well, you know, I have to keep up appearances and live the life, innit? You know what I mean? You know?
I don't know about that one, but okay, Jet Setter. I don't know about my life, but that's good. Enjoy the life.
Yes, I am. I'm living the life that I love and loving the life that I live.
Oh,
listen,
man.
We only get the one, so I'm doing it abundantly. And with gracefully and with joy.
Speak it.
Yes, well,
But yeah.
I'm on location. I'm gonna shout whoever on when I finish.
Okay.
So let me park my car, go and have a nice
Full joy. Enjoy the drink.
All
Well,
right.
not so much the drinking as you're driving.
Stay quiet.
So, yeah.
Drive.
Don't say that.
Drive
Don't say that. You don't say that on the internet. Good.
Oh,
Enjoy.
well, you showed your bottle, so.
Yeah,
But yeah,
exactly.
I'm going to take a bottle to the boys and call to finish the drink. You run out of drink.
Yeah. Enjoy your evening. Goodbye.
Yeah. All right. See you later.
See you guys
Later. Bye.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Send the recording so I can look at the rest of it.
No. Goodbye.
I would think you're chatting. I would just ring come and think she's talking to.
You.
Goodbye.
You ring.
See,
So,
look,
I would
what,
think,
you,
I would think you're
you
chatting.
want to start? Yo, don't start all the beef when you're about
yo,
to leave, you know,
yo,
because you know that we'll both
Yo,
push you
I feel
out.
like kick you from London, you know. Stop your nonsense, yeah?
Is it? I beg you try. I beg you try. You
I
see
give-
what I mean, Fiona? He always has to try
I'll give you
it.
a Bruce Lee spin
You
kick,
always,
yeah?
but
Good.
the thing is, when I see you, you're quiet. When I see you, you are actually quiet. So yeah,
time soon run out, you know.
Humble yourself, my youth.
The permission and the grant that you guys get from my mom soon run out, you know, is on the end. So I'm calm, all because of that. But that soon run out. It's soon finished.
Actually, I remember your mom saying she was on Instagram Live and said we can clap it in your face, in your head.
Yeah.
So you need to remember that.
Remember the instructions that your mother gave.
Your mom said it on Instagram and we banked it, so we can both do 2 claps in your head top. So best you come off the live and go. Come off the live and go to where you need to go.
Are you want to throw in a bag?
Submit yourself. Go and enjoy your party.
Good night.
I mean, I'm a t-shirt.
Good night.
Kind of hot out there.
No, I'm gonna lock you. You know, bye. I'm locking
Bye.
you.
Good night.
Please do, man. Please do.
Bye.
Oh, yeah, man. Get me off this thing.
Bye.
Take him off
this damn thing, man. Get me off this.
Let me take him off. Oh, goodbye.
His rank self. See, he was cool until the end.
Everything was cool, then he just has to switch it up. It's time for me to go to my bed now because I'm tired.
Yeah. But yeah, tonight's been a good conversation. We got a lot of information, a lot of sharing. So yeah.
Thank you for everyone who's joined, for your comments, for your input, and thank you for the brothers that have come on as well and shared. And thank you.
But yeah, go back to the question you asked. Yeah, traditionally a man should pay on the first date.
I'm Mr. Cool, love you. You Mr. Who? Cool. Love you guys. Yeah, we do love you.
So cool.
Oh, you're Mr. Cool. Oh, yeah. We know you do. We know you love us. We know you do.
No.
What is not to love? Look at us.
No choice.
Look
you have no choice.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at me. Look at her. Look at me. Of course. What can I say? We're just so lovable. Even when we're looking tired,
I know.
We're still
lovable.
Yeah. We're just lovable. We like little babies. But yeah.
Yes,
bye. Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.
But yes, man.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. But yes,
man. Tonight's been cool, innit? Tonight's been cool. But yeah, let's go and get our sleep on.
Yes, have an early day tomorrow. So yes, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining. It's been great.
And sharing what's on your mind. We love that. That you tell us what you like to talk, what you want to talk about as well, what's going off on your mind and hearts.
Yeah,
so
and
yeah,
our next one is in, and our next one is in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yes, but yes, baby girl. Sleep tight. Sleep tight.
And for you too, enjoy the rest what you've got left of the evening. I bid you a good night, and I'll chat to you on the other side.
Yeah. Good night, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, good night. Adieu, adieu to you and you and you.
I was actually singing that on Saturday.
You see, would you sing? You were singing that exact version as well.
I was singing the proper version on Saturday. Anyway, good night. Gotta go. Bye.
Love, peace, and
wow.
Love you.
Bye, baby.
Bye, darling. Bye.